Tornado warning. Tornado warning.
Oh yeah, it's getting kind of dangerous now. No, there's no rain yet, but yeah, the storm's moving this way too.
And protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado warning remains in effect until midnight for East Central DuPage and Central Cook counties. At 11:25 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over La Grange, moving east at 35 miles per hour. The original rotation near Downers Grove has weakened slightly as the storm has moved into western Cook County. However, still some rotation is present. The strongest rotation is just south of Countryside, where another tornado warning is present. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near, summit around 11:30 p.m. Cicero, Berwyn, and Steve. The National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for East Central Cook County in northeastern Illinois until midnight. At 11:30 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Oak Park, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Chicago, Cicero, Berwyn, Oak Park, West Town, Austin, Chicago Loop, Lakeview, Irving Park, Lincoln Park, South Lawndale, Bridgeport, West Ridge, Melrose Park, Maywood, Franklin Park, Westchester, Norwich, Navy Pier, and Northerly Island. Including the following interstates: Interstate 55 between mile markers 292 and 294. Interstate 90 near mile marker 84. Interstate 94 between mile markers 43 and 54. Interstate 290 between mile markers 17 and 29. Interstate 294 between mile markers 43 and 54. This includes Lincoln Park Zoo, Triton College, Northeastern Illinois University, Soldier Field, University of Illinois Chicago, Wrigley Field, the Loop, Museum Campus, and Northerly Island. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 12:15 a.m. for Will, southeastern DuPage, and southeastern Cook counties. At 11:31 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Broadview to near Shorewood, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 70 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Chicago, Joliet, Naperville, Cicero, Hammond, Bolingbrook, Orland Park, Tinley Park, Oak Lawn, Berwyn, Romeoville, Plainfield, Calumet City, Woodridge, Chicago Heights, Englewood, Chicago Lawn, South Shore, Roseland, and Bridgeport. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. The tornado warning for north central and southeastern DuPage counties is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 2 a.m. for northeastern Illinois. A tornado warning remains in effect until 11:45 p.m. for south central Cook County. At 11:32 p.m., a storm capable of producing a tornado was located near Burbank, moving east at 45 miles per hour. The rotation in this storm has shown weakening over the past 10 minutes, and if this trend continues, a downstream warning will not be needed and this warning will be allowed to expire. Hazard: damaging tornado. Source: radar confirmed tornado. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornado will be near Chicago Lawn, Ashburn, Evergreen Park, and Midlothian around 11:35 p.m. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. A tornado warning remains in effect until midnight for east central DuPage and central Cook counties. At 11:25 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over LaGrange, moving east at 35 miles per hour. The original rotation near Downers Grove has weakened slightly. The tornado warning for east central DuPage County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 2 a.m. for northeastern Illinois. A tornado warning remains in effect until midnight for east central Cook County. At 11:34 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Burbank, moving east at 45 miles per hour. The rotation in this storm has shown weakening over the past 10 minutes, and if this trend continues, a downstream warning will not be needed and this warning will be allowed to expire. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of east central Cook County, including the following locations: Archer Heights, Gage Park, Forest View, McCook, North Lawndale, West Garfield Park, Garfield Ridge, and West Elston. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. The tornado warning for north central and southeastern DuPage counties is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 2 a.m. for northeastern Illinois. A tornado warning remains in effect until 11:45 p.m. for south central Cook County. At 11:32 p.m., a storm capable of producing a tornado was located near Burbank, moving east at 45 miles per hour. The rotation in this storm has shown weakening over the past 10 minutes, and if this trend continues, a downstream warning will not be needed and this warning will be allowed to expire. Hazard: damaging tornado. Source: radar confirmed tornado. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornado will be near Chicago Lawn, Ashburn, Evergreen Park, and Midlothian around 11:35 p.m. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. The tornado warning A tornado warning remains in effect until midnight for East Central Cook County. At 11:34 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Burbank, moving east at 45 miles per hour. The rotation in this storm has shown weakening over the past 10 minutes, and if this trend continues, a downstream warning will not be needed and this warning will be allowed to expire. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of East Central Cook County, including the following locations: Archer Heights, Gage Park, Forest View, McCook, North Lawndale, West Garfield Park, Garfield Ridge and West Elston. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. The following is a special marine warning from the National Weather Service. A special marine warning remains in effect until 12:45 a.m. For the following areas: nearshore waters from Winthrop Harbor to Calumet Harbor, nearshore waters from Calumet Harbor to Michigan City, open waters from Winthrop Harbor to Michigan City out to Mid-Lake. At 11:22 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts was located near Montrose Harbor, moving east at 50 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts to nearly 50 knots. Source, radar indicated. Impact, waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Harrison Beaver, Crib, Wilmette Harbor, 31st Street Harbor, Monroe Harbor, Burns Harbor, Calumet Harbor, Michigan City, Indiana Harbor, Montrose Harbor, Burnham Harbor, Hammond Marina, and Jackson Park Harbor. The following is a flood advisory from the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a flood advisory for Cook County in northeastern Illinois, DuPage County in northeastern Illinois, eastern King County in northeastern Illinois, northeastern Kendall County in northeastern Illinois, southern Lake Illinois County in northeastern Illinois, southeastern McHenry County in northeastern Illinois, northern Will County in northeastern Illinois, northwestern Lake.
It's here.
Mariso, East Chicago, Cherville, Hobart, Kankakee, Crown Point, Highland, Munster, Bourbonnais, Bradley, Chesterton, Cedar Lake, Lowell, Manteno, Wilmington, and Peutel. Including the following interstates: Interstate 55 between mile markers 239 and 242. Interstate 57 between mile markers 310 and 330. Indiana Interstate 80 between mile markers 1 and 16. Indiana
Ooh, look at that lightning. Ooh, this lightning. I hope it all this power. Whoa! That was definitely close. Ooh-wee. That was very close. Oh yeah, you can see it now. It's definitely here now. That wind is definitely blowing now. Whoa. They were not kidding when they were talking about it being bad. That lightning though. It is absolutely pouring out here. We are under a severe thunderstorm warning. I just hope we don't lose power at all. Although the wind's not too bad, so I'm more worried about this lightning. Yeah, it is coming down really good. Sorry about the interference from the weather radio. It's probably because of the severe weather coming through. This is what the radar is looking like right now. That's what the radar is currently looking at. We're that blue dot right there. We're whitey. That's what it's looking like right now. Now they're putting out flood advisories also, which does not surprise me not one bit. With as heavy as this rain is and all that, there's been no hail at all that I've seen. Man, it is coming down in buckets. But it is raining heavily.
Sirens are going off, and reports across the area. Siren systems being activated in response to these storms. It's a frightening situation. There are no two ways about it. These nighttime storms are terrible. And is it like that? Normally, our peak hours for severe weather events are in the late afternoon or the early evening hours. But to have this really explode after dark in the darkness at night is particularly frightening. No question about it. Interesting shot here, Mike, on our radar. Of course, you're following it. It's all the way from Belton, Oklahoma, North St. John, Indiana, Calumet, Indiana. It's just, it's quite a mass of thunderstorms we've got raging. And you know, it's interesting, Mike, these are paralleling west of Jet Street, which means the heavy rains kind of train over an area for a given period of time. So not only do you have the severe attributes of these storms, but the rain comes down in buckets. And you made the claim so validly a couple of nights ago that, you know, these thunderstorms, these storms, they rain very, very quickly. There's not time for this to percolate into the soil. So a lot of this runs off. But, you know, when it falls this fast, you can get some very some flooding, despite the fact that we're in a drought area.
Shot on the radar. I currently have up right now for a reason. I want to jump in here real quick. You guys are going to pick it up real well on this particular radar. I want to show where some of the thunderstorms are, especially east of that I-57. Now, the National Weather Service, they say there's two areas of concern that they're watching right now for some rotation over eastern Will County, and that may necessitate another tornado warning here shortly. So that's why I'm looking at this area right here. So really, it's a more rural area than what you do in Will County. But again, as you can tell, St. John is over here. There's some other areas inside Lake County, Indiana. So this is one area that soon we find ourselves in this tornado warning. And this was the case when we had first the long tornado warning that lasted a half hour, 45 minutes. That we're getting now more with this linear, with this line of thunderstorms, and we do some quick spin-ups that don't want it to last very long. But you see a quick rotation and you're trying to get that warning out there as fast as you possibly can. And you know, Tom, this is so difficult without the spotters. And at night, you're having to go by all radar and not having the spotters up there. It makes the job more difficult.
It does. And, you know, we certainly can on ground truth. It's one thing to see the circulation on radar, but, you know, our Earth curves into these radar beams, and so as you get farther and farther away from the radar, you're scanning higher in the clouds and missing that low-level circulation. That's why it's indispensable to have folks on the ground telling us, hey, there's debris going up, we've got damage, trees are down, power lines are down.
So they have to put out a tornado warning for northwest Indiana. So
Often what happens is the lightning illuminates or backlights these tornadoes, and that's how you see them. You know, flashes of lightning, and there's a funnel, and a tornado actively on the ground. So, yeah, well, it's a special challenge, these nighttime thunderstorm situations. You know,
But in kind of indication of what they're looking at, I changed the radar over now. We're using Kankakee Township in LaPorte County, Indiana, not Kankakee, Illinois. That's not what the tornado warning is for. But as Tom and I were talking about, where that warning is, it's that red polygon. It's just that little sliver of Will County, and then over into Lake County, Indiana, a good portion of Porter County, Indiana, and then you get just a little bit of the northwestern sections of Jasper, and then the northeastern sliver of Newton County there. So again, that particular warning goes until 12:45.
Some other indicators, just to give people their bearings on this. Indiana University Northwest, Ileana Motor Speedway in the Lake County Fairgrounds. They say I-80 between mile markers 8 and 14, I-90 between mile markers 23, 30. You folks who travel in that area will recognize these locations. I-65 between mile markers 227 and 260, all included in there. And they've just issued severe thunderstorm warnings for LaPorte County over into Berrien County in Michigan, down south of us. Kankakee and Peatone are under a severe thunderstorm warning that runs till 2 a.m. in the morning. And a little farther north, there's a severe thunderstorm warning that runs till 1:15 in the morning, includes Harvey, an area just south of Joliet, all the way up into southern Cook County. So this gives you an idea of the axis at risk, the area at risk.
Yeah, and Tom, the thunderstorms themselves, we can see those on radar now. They are moving toward the east at 45 miles per hour. Let's just draw that line of where the thunderstorms are. How we could take it further than that, but they're moving to the east at 45 miles per hour. We mentioned some of the areas that could be impacted. To kind of give you an idea of the timing, in about 10 minutes, that line of thunderstorms, probably less than that, is going to be in Valparaiso. Keener at 12:29, LaPorte 12:41, Willis 12:51, and again, it does say Kankakee on there. That is not Kankakee, Illinois. Just look at where that red box is that I've drawn. That is for Kankakee Township in LaPorte County, Indiana. So,
by the way, we also now there's a flood advisory that's been issued because of the downpours. That covers Cook County, DuPage County. Some areas, the heavy rain is cast, but that rain has got to run off. So you've got Cook County, DuPage County, eastern King County, northeastern Kendall County, southern Lake County, Illinois, and then southeastern McHenry County, northern Boone County, northwestern Lake County, Indiana, all under now a flood advisory that runs till 3 in the morning. And some of the communities involved in that are Aurora, Joliet, Naperville, Elgin, Waukegan, Cicero, and it goes on and on. So you were pointing out some of the WeatherBug rain reports. Boy, you've got to love that WeatherBug network. They have these rain gauges situated across the area so we can actually, again, get that critical ground truth, how much rain has come down. It's amazing, but they are pointing out that radar has detected 1 to 2 inch rains. And this has fallen in a very short period of time, so, it's incredible. We've been talking about rain shortage, and when the heavens finally open up, boy, do they unload, and fast. And, I was interested too, Mike, in your comment, these things are flying along these cells at 45 miles an hour. We're right under a jet stream. So these thunderstorms move quickly and roll us up. We've got fast-moving thunderstorms like these tonight. Then the winds that gush out of them can be that much stronger. And that's how we're getting these 60-plus mile-per-hour gusts in some locations. And it's going to be interesting as, the light of day commences around here to see the extent of the damage that's been done. I'll tell you one thing, our morning news folks will be busy keeping tabs on what has happened in the darkness of the night, because we know there's been damage, and again, there are reported injuries.
I'm so grateful for the information that is passed along by the National Weather Service. Again, we are the messengers. These warnings come directly from the National Weather Service, and yes, we can look at some of the tools we have at our disposal to look at certain things and pick out indications on radar. But to let you know exactly what the National Weather Service is looking at, there are 2 areas that they are really watching closely in northwest Indiana, where they're having, maybe some producing, the potential there of seeing tornadoes that are spinning up in terms of the rotation. So one of those areas is near Portage and near Lowell. So for those of you that live over there, that live in Northwest Indiana, you know where those areas are. So those are two of the areas that they're watching, very closely. But you can tell, watch the thunderstorms going from Will County and just quickly slamming their way to around Cedar Creek there in Lake County, Indiana. These thunderstorms are hustling. If there were to be a tornado on the ground, you are not going to have very long to take cover.
Yeah.
In fact, we have increasing rotation now over South Haven, Indiana, which is within the tornado warning that was just updated. It mentioned that there was some strengthening near Portage. So it looks like they're drawing up a new tornado warning for downstream locations now. So it could
By
be.
the way, Mike, there is a new severe thunderstorm watch that's out of the Storm Prediction Center, issued for most of northern Indiana now. And that includes southern lower Michigan as well. So that thunderstorm warning, just out in the last few minutes, runs until 4 o'clock in the morning. Actually, 6 a.m. Eastern time, 5 o'clock Central time. You get into the Eastern time zone out there and part of that watch area. So, this line is proceeding eastward, and the watches have been issued in advance of its arrival. And it's now entering the west end of that watch area, as you say. And there are the warnings on the screen.
Yeah, and for a lot of those areas, Tom, this would be the second time. If you guys are just now watching on your screen, you'll notice the red polygon just got a little bit bigger in the upper right-hand corner. So that includes Valparaiso. Remember, we were talking about more rotation that was being picked up over there. So that's the latest tornado warning that is now ongoing, including Valparaiso. That's where we have a tornado warning that's now ongoing to give you some more information on that, some of the locations that are impacted. Tornado warning runs until 12:45, so we got a half hour on this. It includes the cities of Chesterton and Liberty. Now, this is in Porter County. At 12:14, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Chesterton. Now, this one's really picking up steam, Tom. You probably know this, moving east at 60 miles per hour. So this is going to move very quickly. We have a Doppler radar indication of rotation in that thunderstorm over Chesterton. It's moving to the east at 60 miles per hour. Some of the areas that could be impacted by this, Indiana I-90 between mile markers 27 and 37, I-94 between mile markers 26 and 30, and near mile marker 32. Anybody in this area needs to seek shelter now. You got no time. You got a thunderstorm that's moving at 60 miles per hour. You need to get downstairs, get get as low as you can, get away from windows immediately.
And, Mike, they say history is prologue. So coming into us, even as we speak, are reports of the damage that this line has already done. Just in now from just 1 mile southeast of Addison, thunderstorm wind damage. They say tree damage near Lake Street and Villa Avenue in Addison. A possible tornado caused that. We also have reports out to northwest of Montgomery in the Fox Valley of storms near Canterbury Road and Galena Boulevard. That from the Aurora Police Department. And that occurred earlier this evening. So you get an idea of the history of these storms and why it's very wise to take them seriously, because they have quite a checkered history in producing damage out to the west of us, the full extent of which is becoming clearer and clearer as time goes on here.
And with these before reports, the storms have a history, and for that latest storm that just produced the tornado warning again in Porter County, this particular thunderstorm moving to the east at 60 miles per hour, so it is going to be in a hurry. And you're going to be basically on Valparaiso now, but LaPorte by 12:34. Kankakee, which is Kankakee Township at 12:45, all the way over to South Bend, Indiana. We're talking about at 12:58. It's going to hustle on over there quite quickly, or 1:58, and then 2:14. But I'm guessing what you're getting there is that switch of the time zones. Well, actually, I guess it could be an hour to get over that way. But I did see here you had a roof collapse, Eagle Road in South Haven. You also had full-size trees down. We're getting more and more reports now, but we don't want to lose track of where we currently have the warnings going on because we don't want to. Yes, Ray. I did see here.
So there's the way it's looking here. I think the majority of the worst for here is over.
Now we're getting more and more reports now, but we don't want to lose track of where we currently have the warnings going on because we don't want to. Yes, maybe we do have some locations, but we also have thunderstorms still active very much. Again, warning right now that are all going to Indiana. While I showed the power gun comic, I don't know exactly the date, but I have a feeling that the last time we had thunderstorm walk around here, back in, I don't know, like September or August. Yeah. So long ago, just as so long, that no one let
and these tornadoes. You know, these things are flying along at 60 miles an hour, so they're going to be more than happy to produce straight line damage, even without a tornadic circulation. And it becomes almost an academic point. What causes the damage that occurs with these storms, whether it's produced by a rotary wind, a tornado, or straight line winds? We're in the range of wind gusts now and velocities that you can get some serious damage out of these storms.
And we can see now, Tom, as well, that that quick-moving thunderstorm that we just highlighted there, that had prompted the tornado warning in Porter County. Now, getting out ahead of it, kind of the baton has been handed to the folks from the National Weather Service here in Romeoville to the ones over in northern Indiana. And they have now issued a tornado warning for LaPorte County. That runs until 12:45. So places like Cool Spring, LaPorte, New Durham, those are all areas that are in the path of this storm. That again, that was the one that was moving at 60 miles per hour. So they're trying to get out there ahead of this as fast as they possibly can. Easier said than done sometimes. They're so fast moving, and it's just now moving into LaPorte County. And if you continue, even at say 50 miles per hour, those are some of the locations. You're talking about being over by South Bend, Indiana. About an hour and a half from now. I mean, moving that quickly. So. You guys probably heard the siren going off there. All it was just saying that they're going to continue the tornado warning because Doppler radar indicates that the thunderstorm capable of producing tornado was located 5 miles northwest of Westville, moving east at 55 miles per hour. So again, this is in Porter County, Indiana. We're talking about thunderstorm moving at 55 miles per hour. So whether there's a tornado in there or not, it is going to be hustling, and yes, it could cause some straight line wind damage. So anybody that's in these areas, I apologize for that showing up there. Anybody that finds themselves basically right in the middle of the screen here, I'm going to zoom in. There we go. Porter County over into LaPorte County. It's time for you to find some shelter, let these thunderstorms blow through, and guess what? They're going to blow through rather quickly. I know there are some folks that may not be too excited about maybe getting their kids out of bed, but you want to get them away from windows and all that kind of stuff and get them to the lowest level of the home. Let it go through. You don't want to take a chance with something like this. As we're starting to get more information in, Tom, you're finding out, maybe there was a house here or there, and maybe we're not hearing about some of the other things because electricity's out in some spots. So we may, like you said earlier, we may not know how bad it is until the sun comes out. And that's basically what it's going to be.
True. By the way, Mike, new warnings out here, new tornado warning. This one is in effect now till 12:45 a.m. Central Time for northeast Newton, southwestern Porter, southeastern Lake, and northwestern Jasper counties. That's part of that area you've been talking about. So a tornado warning for those counties, northeastern Newton, southwestern Porter, southeastern Lake, and northwestern Jasper counties. The line's swinging through there at 45 miles an hour now. And you want to stay away from windows in that area.
So basically, I've got the polygons up on the screen right now, and we can actually show people, where the polygons are. The red polygons are where the tornado warnings are, and so if we just turn on then the radar, and it basically just lines up. I mean, where the thunderstorms are, you see the shape that the thunderstorms are in. They're covering those same locations as where those tornado warnings are. So we can tell everybody in those spots that they need to find themselves some shelter and let this go through. But you do notice as well, though, there's nothing back to the west. So even though we've still got some thunderstorms and looks like some pretty hefty rainfall there in parts of Grundy County, Will County, Kankakee County, this is more what I think we were hoping for, was just a beneficial rain, not the severe thunderstorms that we got and still have ongoing. But if we can just get some rain in there. But Tom had mentioned it. I've mentioned it a couple of times. If you find yourself over in northwest Indiana in any of these red polygons, these are the warning boxes. The red ones, those are tornado warnings. So basically right through we'll say the northern half of LaPorte County, through Valparaiso and Porter County, and then extending down toward the southwest all the way into the far northeastern corner of Newton County. Those are all for tornado warning there. So all you folks need to get yourself...
I've been sent on social media. Ryan Wojo has sent me a picture of a home that's the second floor is gone. This is in Naperville, just south of 75th Street. Major damage in this home. The second floor is gone and exposed. The roof has gone off it. Again, this is Naperville, just south of 75th Street. So this is the kind of post-storm report we're going to be hearing more about as we assimilate all these reports and figure out exactly the extent of the damage. That is a seriously damaged home. I wish I could show this to you right now.
You may be able to. I think Jackie is still on with us. Maybe if you were to email it to her or one of the producers, they may be able to get it up. And I too is on social media and reports out of South Haven, Indiana. That you've got reports already of some substantial damage over in South Haven. So quickly happening with some of this. So, yeah, we're going to continue to get more and more reports coming in. The biggest thing is, everybody just needs to let this show up, let it go through, find themselves a safe spot in their home. And as the information comes in, we're obviously it's a news thing, but we want everybody that finds themselves.
Oh wow, Mike! Here's a video that has just come in, and this shows this is Lamont Road, just north of 83rd Street. What you're seeing there are fires burning in this video. So this is the kind of information that's starting to emerge now, and the kind of video. This is from Brian Adam, who says, that was close. He said, I pray everyone's okay. I'm pretty sure I just drove through a tornado. And what we see here are vigorously burning fires. I would suspect they've been set by power lines having gone down. And I can see phone poles at an angle. They've been knocked down pretty much. So this is an indication of what's gone on in parts of our area now. We're starting to get pictures. That's much can be said about social media, but I'll tell you one thing. When these storm situations break, it's incredible the kind of visuals that are relayed to us to give us an idea of the extent of the damage that has occurred with these storms. This is pretty dramatic stuff. I don't think I've seen anything like this for a while. Here's another video. Wow. This was Woodridge, Illinois tornado damage. Clearly trees are down, and there's been some heavy-duty damage in this neighborhood. Branches are down in that area. Now, these are areas struck earlier by this line that is prompting all the tornado warnings out to the east of us right now. Believe me, our news people will be assembling this and getting this on the air. In fact, Mike, I'm going to see if I can send this to our news folks.
And we can get this in a format we can get up on the air and show
we'd like to be able to share that with people. And right now, I've actually gone ahead and put the radar in motion. Now, this is just the last hour of radar. We've got the lightning in there, but I'm going to turn the lightning off. But I just want to show you how we've got this, almost like a Boeing segment now of this line of thunderstorms that goes through Michigan City and down to about Wheatfield. And you see how quickly in the last hour this has progressed to the east. Now, at times, some of the storms that have prompted, like the tornado warnings, have been moving to the east as fast as 45 to even up to 60 miles per hour. So these are very fast-moving thunderstorms that still, none of those have been canceled yet. When I say none of those, I mean the tornado warnings, and actually it looks like there's another one over there in LaPorte County now that includes Kingsford Heights, and that's one location. Let's say if we can find some more information on that particular thunderstorm for those of you in LaPorte County, that a tornado warning was issued for central LaPorte County until 1 o'clock, so we got another 30 minutes on this. So just 2 minutes ago, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Westville, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Now, this is Doppler radar indicated a rotation in this thunderstorm. Now, this dangerous storm will be near Kingsford Heights by about 12:45 Central Time, Hamlet around 12:50 Central Time. This is a time where anybody that's over there needs to find shelter immediately. Take cover in a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. You want to avoid windows. If you're in a mobile home or a vehicle or outdoors, you want to move yourself to a substantial shelter now. You want to protect yourself from flying debris. Again, these thunderstorms, if they've gone through Illinois and now trekking across northwest Indiana very quickly, they have a history of producing not only straight line winds and damage, but also tornadoes and damage. We may have had earlier this evening a significant tornado on the ground. We have some good news here that the tornado warning that was in effect for Jasper, Lake, Newton, and Porter County, Indiana, has been canceled. That is some great news. So you have a very small wedge now, the red polygons on your screen, a very small wedge in the eastern section, the northeastern sections of Porter County that is still under a tornado warning. And then you have two other tornado warnings in LaPorte County, Indiana, and you notice that two of those go over, like, say, I-80, the one in Porter County and also in LaPorte County. So these are heavily traveled areas that find themselves under tornado warnings here tonight and continue anywhere from the next 10 minutes to the next 45 minutes or a half hour, I do believe it is. I go back trying to catch through all my notes here. So we've got a ways to go to give you an idea of, okay, what's the radar looking like. There's the thunderstorms. They've been moving rather quickly. Some of these to the east are roughly 45 miles per hour, but if we just take the edge of those thunderstorms and you move them out at 45 miles per hour, it gives you an idea of just how quickly they're going to be continuing to move. So, there's going to be a lot of locations that are impacted by this. LaPorte, thunderstorm is basically right on top of you. Penn at 1:13, you see some of those numbers coming in after 2 o'clock. That's Eastern time because you're getting over the Eastern time zone. But did get a report now of Sherrville that under one of the bridges at 625 West and US 30, you got about a foot of water in both the eastbound lanes. So traffic is still passable there, but that's just one location where you're getting a report from. There's going to be a whole lot of other ones out there. We're not getting a report, so if some of you maybe are getting up right now and you have to go do one of those late shifts or a very early morning shift, or like our own Morgan Kolkmeyer, who I know is up right now, going through all this information, is going to be on the air with us at 4 o'clock in the morning for the WGN Morning News. If you have to travel somewhere, you have to be really careful if you're going to do that because of the water and standing water in some locations. And, of course, you might find power lines down or tree limbs down in other spots as well. So it's all locations that you have to be very careful with. I'm going to go ahead and put the radar in motion for you and show you how quickly this line of thunderstorms is moving. You know, you're talking about the whole line of storms moving to the east at 45 to maybe as fast as 60 miles per hour. So these thunderstorms are moving very fast, even if it doesn't have a tornado in there. Straight line winds could certainly be an issue. You could be looking at straight line winds of up to 70 miles per hour. Hail, I'm not, you know, you may have some small hail in there, but this is a wind and a rainmaker now for the duration. And you know, for the most part, we're starting to, we're almost to the end of it, but we're not there yet. You know, we still have to get these storms out of Porter County, out of LaPorte County for the